Hey everybody, welcome back to another all-time rankings video. I will actually be doing women's. I wanted this out of the way because there's one men's weight class that I'm going to put off for the rest of my life and never will be produced. It's called lightweight, 155-pound division. There's two honorable mentions. I made a top 15 list, basically. Just a little spoiler in the production of that video. Anyways, top 5 UFC women's strawweights. I wouldn't say it's my favorite women's division. I know I started my favorite men's division, but it's just the easiest one to rank, and we'll get into why. Also, I'm going to warn people that these videos will not be as thoroughly researched and as well put together, but they're still going to be something. I also think women's all-time list aren't really talked about enough as a topic. It's a new topic to explore. Might get some views because it's fresh. It's in the algorithm. Also, Mackenzie Dern is in the thumbnail, so perhaps get some views there. Joanna is also in the thumbnail, but this isn't retirement Joanna, so maybe not. But Mackenzie Dern is in the thumbnail, so please maybe get some views. But she's being punched in the face, so probably not. Anyways, let's jump into it. Number 5, Carla Esparza. Good fighter, great grappling, good wrestling, and jiu-jitsu. Lots of clinch work. Lots of grappling. 2-time champion, most takedowns in control time, second in wins, a win streak, 4th title fight wins now, 8 losses, none of them are avenged. No title defenses. Sucks. Kind of hard to say your top 5 no title defenses. And then she's kind of just a boring women's grappler who was good, but not really as popular because she's a boring women's grappler. It's just how it goes. Now for her wins, by the way, these ones will be very shaky. I tried to just use the topology rankings to carry. I did not do research into resumes and all that crap, but just what I have written down here: Beck Rawlings, Thug Rose twice, Miranda Morez, Verona Dandridova, yep, Alexa Grasso, Michelle Waterson Gomez, Mariana Rodriguez, and Sanjay Onan are her wins. Number 4, I have Jessica Andrade. Good fighter, crazy power, good stand-up, good jiu-jitsu, very well-rounded, former champion, no title defenses as well. Most finishes, TKO wins, second in wins, knockdowns landed, 5th in title fight wins, bottom percentage, and strikes landed. Now, 13 losses, one of them kind of avenged. It was like a pre-avenging situation. It's 1-1, it goes. You know how I'm with that. No title defenses, kind of sucks, and kind of a longevity merchant. I put that in as a filler, but she's been fighting for a while. Of course, you're going to rack up wins against good names when you just fight for a time. I don't know how great of a fighter she actually is, considering she's 26-13 and 17-11 in the UFC. I know we don't usually use record, but in excruciating circumstances, when you're 17-11, I don't know how great of a fighter you are. It's also just a WMMA thing. Now her wins are Jessica Penne, Joanne Wood, Angela Hill, Claudia Gahelda, right? That's how you say it. Tisha Pennington, Carolina Kovic, Rosalima Yunus, Amanda Lemos, and Mariana Rodriguez. Number 3, Rosalima Yunus. This is a very interesting one. A great fighter, good jiu-jitsu, good striking, good footwork and good cardio, very well-rounded. 2-time champion with 2 title defenses. Second in finishes, submissions. Third in title fight wins, TKO wins, and knockdowns landed. 7 losses, one of them kind of avenged. I don't really know how that goes, but again, MMA is weird. She's kind of the inverse Michael Johnson. It's a white woman, so already there, but it's just she's the inverse of Michael Johnson, but she's equally as inconsistent. She's really the type of chick to beat Joanna, an all-time great and Hall of Famer, and Zhang Wei Li, another all-time great and Hall of Famer twice, but then lose to Carla Esparza, who's barely top 5. It just doesn't make sense to me, but makes it very hard to rank her. But you could honestly slice her up to 2, arguably even 1 if you want to go that far. That's a little crazy, but definitely she is top 3 all time for sure. Her wins all time are Angela Hill, Paige Van Zandt, Tisha Pennington, Michelle Waterson Gomez, won on Jacek twice, Jessica Andrade, and then Zhang Wei Li twice. All right. Number 2, Yuan Jacek. I'm a fan, to be real, so I might be a little biased here, but great fighter, phenomenal striking, great Muay Thai, developed some solid wrestling and wrestling defense as well, and then better movement. Footwork got better, obviously. Footwork got better and better. I feel like her footwork's super underrated. Former champ with 5 title defenses, 1 title fight wins, 6 longest win streak, second in wins, significant strikes and total strikes landed, and third at TKO/KO wins. Also, some most decision wins too, which is kind of interesting. 5 losses, none of which were avenged. The Thug Rose losses, I'm very confused again. How do someone like Jonas, this high-level striker, get beat by Thug Rose twice? But it's just what happens to WMMA. Apparently, it's quite confusing to me. But such is life. The new comp kind of came in and just phased her out. Well, she ended her career in a very disgraceful, distasteful ending, especially with the 125 was not good for her career. So I think we kind of take away that blemish and look at her at what she was in her peak. We're like, wow, that's top 2 all time. But her career overall, you could argue, isn't even top 2 all time. You could argue her back to 3, honestly. But I think 2 is a solid spot. We can look at them at their best, according to Joe Rogan. And I also think her wins are just phenomenal. Claudia Gila twice, Carla Esparza, Jessica Penne, Valerie Naturne, who was top 5 or top 7. She was pretty high up in the topology list. Carolina Kovic, Jessica Andrade, Tisha Pennington, Michelle Waterson Gomez. She was a pioneer, so she has that weird strength competition thing that everybody has. But I just think Joanna's great, and I think Joanna's number 2. That's honestly my thoughts, and it is my list. Number 1, pretty clear, Zhang Wei Li. I know people are saying you want to steal one, but Zhang beat her twice. So I think Zhang goes up here. And Zhang's probably going to pass her title defenses really soon. Although she does fight once a year, so it's going to take her probably till she's like 40 or something. I don't know. She doesn't fight like ever. Zhang Wei Li, anyways, great fighter, great striking, very technically sound, and she's got pretty solid grappling to go with it. All the physical stuff also pretty solid, very well rounded. 2-time, and she's the current champion with 3 title defenses. Second title fight wins. Third in TKOs, KO wins. Fourth in finishes and knockdowns. Fourth in significant strike accuracy. Sixth in total strikes and seventh in significant strikes landed. 3 losses, none of which were avenged. Again, it's pre-UFC, and then it's Thug Rose twice. Very confusing. I don't understand how Thug Rose has done this, but she did anyways. And then she's kind of an activity merchant. I also think part of the reason why Zhang Wei wins all the time, she takes a year off. It doesn't have to do with like the injury or the load management, all that crap. She can just fight at her peak, essentially her peak, as close as you can get to every year, and just beat people. And she never gets stripped for inactivity, which is just weird. But that's how it goes. Anyway, her wins are Jessica Aguilar, Tisha Pennington, Jessica Andrade, Joanna Jacek twice, Carla Esparza, Amanda Lemos, and Zhang Nan. So pretty decent wins. Thanks for watching, everybody, and God bless.